Today's class, tosses. Introduction to some of my favorite tosses, such as this, which is what I believe Ryan on Patreon has asked for. So all these tosses are based on those two simple tosses that I'm going to show you in this tutorial. If these are this backhand catch, tossing backwards, backhand catch, and tossing back in position, catching overhand and forwards. It's no beat tosses. There's no rotation there. If you're familiar with this and you're like, I'm the no beat tosser guy, then you don't have to watch this tutorial. If this is new for you, or if you're unsure if you're doing this or not, then watch this tutorial to be able to benefit from the next one. So first, like what these no beat tosses are about. These are the tosses that where there's no significant difference between if I'm just spinning the poi or if I am tossing it. If you were looking from distance, you would not really tell a difference between, that or this and just regular spinning. So the knob never reaches above the poi. There's never this. It's not actually a toss. I would say it's more just like release. I'm just letting the poi. I'm releasing the poi in the right moment, and that results in this. The poi continues its natural way, just like if I was controlling it, but I'm actually not. It's in the air. So this allows you to do some really fluent moves, such as that one, and just even like spinning only like that, like in wall paint. This would be impossible without tossing. So let's quickly have a look at these two, forwards and backwards, no beat tosses. Let's start with the one in forwards. This is the one, or the way you catch the poi in this one. This is really important to know, to be able to learn that, because it's the same way to catch it. So all you have to do is spin the poi, like if you're spinning with your right, then you spin it counterclockwise. So it's kind of like forwards when you're looking to the left. And you have to kind of like tuck in your wrist and your hand and release the poi in the right time and then catch overhand. So be careful, because there's a common mistake here that a lot of people are doing, that they actually they catch it from under like this. This is the most natural thing that people do. It is forbidden and wrong, because I think it's really lame to catch the poi like that and then have to do all this movement to get it back in the right position to be able to keep spinning. So I don't recommend doing that unless it's your whatever artistic experimental intention. So I'm not really tossing the poi, I'm releasing it at the right time. If I release too early, the poi is gonna go there. If I release it too late, the poi is gonna go there. So I have to release it in the right time, right? So I am not really making it go up, neither backwards or forwards. I'm just releasing this in the right time, and the poi should naturally continue its way. Now, the way to catch that is from above, not from under. Okay, so there's a significant difference between catching it in the wrong way, like I told you, where you catch it with the pinky side, or even you could catch it somehow like this. I've seen people trying that also. This is from under. Obviously, the poi is landing in my hand like that. So this is not the way to do it. The poi is flying, and I'm catching it from over. The reason to do this is that it's much simpler, because unlike catching the poi in a like when you do this toss and you catch it like that, you really have to, your hand has to meet the poi exactly on its way. When you throw the poi like that, you just have to simply put the hand in the direction of the poi in its track, and it's just gonna kind of meet the string is gonna meet the hand at some point. So I'm just like placing my hand somewhere on the way of the poi, and it's naturally landing in it. You can try it with both hands. You can throw from left. If you cross your hands, you throw from left and on right. up. I'm not doing anything. Starting with my thumb facing down, catch. So this is what you do here. Now, when to catch the poi is also really important. The moment that I recommend catching it, in this case, is when the poi is around here, in this angle. Because if you catch it too early, it's not going to be very natural. You're going to have to do something very fast and unnatural. If you catch it too late, then the poi will stop. Yeah, you might see like this kind of tosses into kind of a freeze, which I love to do with both poi as well. So that's for forwards. Backwards looks like this. I'm catching in this back end position. Now, a simple way how to learn that, and will save you a lot of time if this is happening, it's like it's rotating and you just can't get it right, then I recommend finding some sort of stick, just this stick, and trying it with stick. It is proved that it works. I'm just gonna toss the stick like this, I kind of towards next to my shoulder, and immediately catch it as it flips over the top. Up. So if you try that with staff, try it with your poi. What? So this one, when I'm spinning left and counterclockwise, right goes through, I can catch it like that. And this is a prerequisite for one of my favorite tosses that I'm going to show in another tutorial. So I recommend practicing this, because then you can add that. So through, catch, through, catch, through, catch. You can also add kind of a fake toss in order to have both poi tossed when they're at the top. So you can throw the left, catch, and then throw the right just for a second, just so there is this, moment when you're not holding it, which kind of looks cool, although this toss is completely useless. It's just for the effect. What? I hope you will have some fun with these tosses, and if you have succeeded with all these, then you can move on to the next one and learn how to bring it behind the back.